Hi, my name's John. I'm the owner of K9 Turf. We're here today to show you a K9 installation and why K9 artificial grass differs from any artificial latex grass. Here we are at one of our K9 installations. We're installing a full K9 artificial turf. This is for a customer of ours, Mr. Bond, over in Yeadon. Our first stage is to prepare the ground. As you can see, the guys will be removing all the existing turf with the turf cutters to create a level base. Once all the turf is removed and everything is cleared, we'll then start the installation of installing a clean 20mm base, which is a crush and run stone, to create the levels and consolidate so that we can then start the next procedure. This procedure is key. This is using a granite 6mm to dust stone. Unlike some companies that will use sand, this is no good. This has to be a granite stone. It consolidates and compacts, as you can see the guys using the plate compacting plates. This gets our exact levels, our cambering, depending on the sites. Every job is different. As you can see, this garden has a slight slope. Once this has been done, we will then start doing all the retaining edgings. So as you can see, the guys are using our steel core edging, which goes around any perimeter of plants, and it also used for finish of any edges. This again is key, instead of using timber framing, to get the shapes, to get the angles, and obviously to last the warranty so that there's no rotting or anything. Once the granite base is completely finished and the levels are correct, we'll then bring in the K9 turf to start installing this. As you can see, the guys are rolling the K9 turf out, getting ready to seam the joins and ready to join and piece together. The key thing on an installation K9 turf join is the seaming. The seams are cut on both sides, going 3 threads back from the end. Once these are then seamed and then fixed together, they will create the perfect join. Once the join is glued using our adhesive tape and glue, they are then pinned. The pinning is forming like a zip action, so every foot apart the U-pins will go in to create strength on the join to stop it parting. As you can see, the pins are inserted, making sure that none of the yarn is trapped underneath the pins. So as you can see, they're clearing the yarn before they send the pin all the way home down into the ground. Once all the joins are all done and they're all in place, all correct and all checked, we then move on to the finishing touch around the edges. As you can see, all the edges are trimmed, cut into shape to place the grass and bolster around all the edges. This gives a more natural effect, but also tightens any edges up. From the bolstering, we pin the grass all the way around the perimeter edges. This is using a 6-inch galvanised nail, again similar to the pins, but fixed apart, 12-inch to 18-inch. This gives a good, sound, secure fixing for the grass as to any lifting or any tearing or any pulling up. Here you can see with drain covers that we do get in some of our domestic gardens. We'll go over the drain cover, cut a section of the grass which creates a flap. This is then accessible by the customer or anybody needing access, but obviously not an unsightly manhole stuck in the middle of your garden. Finally, we're at the end of the installation. This part is key, the Zeolite infill to all the K9 turf grass. The lads will mechanically brush all the grass up to bring the yarn to stand up, so the zeolite, as it's being distributed throughout the yarn, drops to the bed of the ProFloor system. This is a continuation. As you can see, the guys will continue to do this until the zeolite drops evenly into all the bed of the yarn throughout all the grass area. Then we will continue to mechanically brush this up and still distribute the zeolite. The zeolite falls into the bed of the yarn. The yarn specially made so that it allows the zeolite to do this. This then allows, when the dog urinates or uses the grass as a restroom area, it then creates a crystallisation. This then releases the ammonia once natural rain or a hose pipe flushes it through into the drainage subbase through the ProFloor backing system. This stops any nasty smells or any odours that can be created on a normal latex grass. The final stage of the installation, as you can see, the guys are hosing this down. This now releases the zeolite into the bed of the grass. Once this is completed, the guys will then tidy up, leave the site looking pristine condition and a happy customer.
And as you can see, another perfect completed K9 installation. k9turf.co.uk.